All right, welcome to another week of analyzing and evaluating the kind of politics that has been happening over the last couple of days. And today I want to continue the conversation I began last week about unity. Of course, the biggest news has been Mount Kenya is galvanizing, Rigathi Gachagua is uniting or working towards, putting efforts towards uniting Mount Kenya region. Of course, the first misunderstanding that seems to be there is that Rigathi Gachagua is rallying or mobilizing Mount Kenya around him. I happened to attend a golf tournament that he had organized at the Nyeri Golf Club this weekend, and he was very categorical. One of the things that he is doing is not uniting the region around himself. He's actually uniting the region behind President William Ruto. This is important, and it is important for various reasons that I will explain sometime later on in this very brief conversation. But let's first look at some things that have been happening. This past week, coast leaders, all of them, Joho was there, Aisha was there, Kingi was there. These were people from literally all the political formations we have in this country, had a press conference. And what they were talking about is that they, as a region, are coming together to discuss about the interests of their region and the residents who live in the region. And they have issues. Of course, they have issues of land. They have issues of ensuring that the government projects, the port issues and what are of benefit to them. So they've come together as the leadership of the coast region to articulate and lobby for the interests of their region. That was the coast. Same week, Prime Cabinet Secretary Mudavadi and Speaker of the National Assembly Wetangula had a meeting, did a nice photo op, and the message was, we are coming together to serve this nation and to do everything we can for the people of our region. This is Western Province. So we have coast organizing, unifying. We have Western leaders trying to do everything they can to unify and organize. I'm sure you know that Northeastern Province is one of the most united regions we have in terms of how they articulate their issues. And you can see this based on the kind of space that they occupy in literally every government. They have learned how to organize themselves. They have learned how to leverage whatever resources they have to ensure that they are in every government that comes. So we have coast, we have Western, we have Northeastern, Nyanza. I mean, that one we have to discuss. They have been able to organize themselves and they know how to politically marshal their troops. That is, so we have coast, we have Western, we have Nyanza. We know about a bit about Lower Eastern. Yes, Kamani, that one is already sorted. We know Kalonzo and what he's doing over there. Then you go to Rift Valley, again, sorted, right? So when you think about how the country is, we already have 5.5 of the old provinces or the regions that exist already organizing and mobilizing. And nobody's complaining about those ones. Each of them is all being organized and being mobilized by the leadership that exists at this moment, whether it's in opposition or in government. And what are they doing? They're coming together to discuss about the issues of their region and lobby them, whether from outside government. When you hear about the national dialogue, this is opposition leaders trying to lobby for their interests in their regions from outside government. Then those ones who are in government, the Mudavadis and the Wetangulas of our time, are lobbying from within government. Now this time, from within government. So when Rigathi Gachagua comes up with a message of Mount Kenya needing to come together so that they can also organize and lobby for the interests in this government, it is something we need to take very, very seriously, and especially those of us who come from Mount Kenya region. When you have 5.5 regions already organized, think about it. Nairobi cannot come together as a region because of the multifaceted nature of the people who live there. So count Nairobi out, so you have that. So what do you have? You have Central and Upper Eastern as the regions that now need to figure out how to come, and that is what is called the Mount Kenya region. If we continue operating, I don't want to use the Kikuyu phrase for being scattered. If you continue operating like that, and every other region is coming together to organize itself and strategically lobby for the interests of the region, what do you think is going to happen to us politically? And think about this. This region played a major role in putting this government in place, Mount Kenya region. This region has the capacity to play a very major role in ensuring that this government operates, have their interests front and center, and protect this government and lobby and bring in other regions and manage other regions because they are politically aware. Number three, this region has the ability to guarantee all things remaining constant. That's President William Ruto is going to come back in 2027 even better. So when Rigathi Gachagua asks us as a region to come together, especially the 13% of us who did not support them in the last election, he's not doing this for himself. No, he's doing this because as a region, we need to learn and to adapt, and we need to play the game as it is played. And this game is played by organizing within so that you can organize outside. We start by inside out, bottom up, and then we form our nation. So this is my proposal. As a region, watch and learn, look around us. For those of us who decide or think that we should not come together, well, I guess that is your reality. I mean, the region doesn't have to be 100% together. If we can get, we had 87%, you can get to 90%, good enough. Remember, I will conclude by the saying about buffaloes. The Kikuyu saying, which I will translate literally, buffaloes do not stay together in a herd because they love each other. They stay together because there is value in being together. There's a value of safety within. There's comfort we've been within. And then, of course, there's a value of safety from without. Every region, if you can articulate your issues, we know about sugarcane with Western. We know about the port issues and the land issues at the coast. We know about issues of the lake, at the lakeside. We know about, and the whole idea of marginalization, the feeling of marginalization from Northeastern. We know about the issues of water from Lower Eastern. And then we have the issues of agriculture and small business from Mount Kenya region. Guys, as everybody brings their issue to the table, if we can't bring our issue to the table, what the hell are we doing, right? So I will keep speaking about this issue, and I will speak with it because I need Mount Kenya to understand. Those who think we're doing this against others need to understand that everybody is doing it. And you're not doing it against others. You're doing it for yourself to build a country that is more structured. So that even as government organizes itself, it knows in Mount Kenya, these are the things that are required. And that's how it's done. So I want to continue supporting and affirming Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua for his task and his efforts to rally the region around President William Ruto by articulating the specific issues of the region. And I hope every leader from this region will understand, whether you're in opposition or government, you will learn from the coast, you will learn from Western, you will learn from Nyanza. It doesn't matter. Come together, articulate the issues of this region, and people will listen to you. The president will listen to you. Government will listen to you. And this region will move forward. So God bless you. God bless Kenya. As usual, we do this from Rware Central Hotel. We continue being here to serve our chai mandazi, our accommodation, our conference facilities. Please do pay us a visit when you're here. Thank you very much and have a lovely week. Asante.